You got some better lighting in?
Oh, I gotta close the. Hold on.
And yeah, that's what I thought about everything about Paris. It was actually really good. It's pretty amazing.
Dude, stop trolling me. You can't. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, son. I know you can try to troll me. You lucky right now. Ooh, I'm gonna put you on blast so hard. What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with the next summoning session. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today we are joined with our man ISLANDGROWN11, who just got back from Paris with the Europe World Arena Championship, the commentating aspect. How'd that all go down?
Aloha. Good to be back here, Childish. It was actually a great time. I mean, the event was absolutely amazing. The turnout was crazy. You yourself just got back from New York, right?
Correct, sir.
That's crazy. So, like, all these events going on for Summoners War is crazy. All those different tournaments on one day.
Yeah,
it's
buddy.
actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, buddy. We are coming on to you live here. We got MichiLove, a.k.a. Mei Ling. She is one of the followers on my channel. We're going to be doing some summoning session with her. She recently bought the Master Pack. So, if anybody's seen Mr. ISLANDGROWN's channel, he just pulls Nat 5s left and right. So, even though he's not using his magic thumbs, we're hoping that his aura, his positivity, gets us a couple of Nat 5s here. So we got about 3 light and dark. Yeah, 3 light and dark. We got the legendary water scroll, and then of course 1 legendary, and like 85 or so scrolls here. So without further ado, which channel would you like to go in? I think we're gonna have to give some ohana love here. Should we go in the 808?
Let's do it. 808, the area code of Hawaii. Unless did they specify any channel? If not, then let's do 808.
They did not specify any channel, but I do want to give them a shout out. Harlem Shoguns. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the movie Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon? Show enough.
No.
Oh my god, bro.
No, I don't.
You gotta see that. This guy.
I probably gotta check that out.
You gotta check that out. He says this line in the video, and it's just it's the most hilarious thing in the world.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, she is on the global server trying to get Seara, the Okokos, or Amelia. That's what she's looking for today. So
that's why we got the water scrolls. Okay, that makes sense now.
Most definitely. Now let's have a little fun. ISLANDGROWN here. We have 83. Well, let's see, 4. No, we got 86 scrolls. Okay.
Right.
Let's not count the lightning on the legendary and the light and dark.
Sure.
How many lightning do you think it's gonna be? And we'll do like over under. You take the over, I take the under. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about 6. That's gonna be my guess.
Okay. So I will take. I'm supposed to take the positive, so I can feel good about Mei Ling and like, you know, hope for the best here. But do you want 6 and up, or do you want down? What do you want?
I'll take exactly 6.
Exactly 6. Okay. So I'm gonna
go take the over under.
Over under. Okay, so I'm gonna go. It has to be. I'll say above 6, and then anything under 6 is for you.
Oh no! Anything under 6 is nobody. Okay? Nobody wants to wish upon anybody less lightning. So I'll take 6 or it's 6 only. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How about a range?
I'll take 6. Anything under, we both lose. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
you get 6, and I'll get what? 7.
7 and higher.
7 and higher. Okay.
Let's do it. I'm hoping you win. I'm hoping you win here, man.
You always say that. You don't mean that. Come on now.
I'm hoping you win.
All right, so fill us in, my man. You know, you had an opportunity to hop on over to the LA regionals. Got a little sneak peek in there. Jumped in the what was it called, the commentating, and then of course they moved you on over to Paris to join up with the Europe World Arena Championships. Dude, tell us a little bit about it. How'd it go down?
That's crazy. I mean, the LA regionals, to start off with, that was a great opportunity. Got to do a lot of meet and greets. Got a lot to meet a lot of fans. The ability to jump onto the commentating board was kind of a last minute, spur of the moment kind of thing that they wanted me to do. I do wish that they had pulled me on a little bit prior to my meet and greet.
Right.
Because of that meet and greet time, I was only able to stay on stage for like commentate one match.
Right.
So I wish I could have stayed longer. It was actually a lot of fun. But I did get my opportunity in Paris. So moving on to the EU tournament. Despite having to travel across the globe to the other side of the planet, because if you don't know, they're about 12 hours ahead of me.
Oh, wow.
Despite that long trip back and forth, the event there was awesome. I would have to say, though, I was probably in the air and on the ground equal amount of time. Let's just say that.
That's right.
Traveling and actually there equal amount of time. So I wish I had a little bit more time, maybe to explore Paris. But I have to say, the people there, the crowd there, the one thing that stood out the most was that they were absolutely crazy, man. They were so positive and they were so awesome. Despite language barriers,
Right.
we were able to still communicate very well and had a really, really good time. I'm not gonna lie there.
Unbelievable. That's so crazy. And I was thinking, with the 12-hour trip, I know you like to do your, do a little summoners war on the plane and whatnot. Tell me, did they charge you an arm and a leg for that 12-hour, like having the connection or whatever, or was it pretty decent for those airlines?
I actually wasn't able to get internet for a couple areas, so it seems spotty. So for that reason, I didn't purchase any Wi-Fi connection, as well as I did want to sleep as much as I could on the plane. Yeah. Because the moment I landed, I had a full day. Yep. Like the moment I landed was like 8 a.m. full day, and I wanted to be sure I had enough rest. But I did have about a 5-hour layover in Seattle on my way to Paris. So I did do some live streaming there, and we had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, and
we made some spur of the moment, you could say, not the best, but okay purchases. I bought a $45 pillow. I bought a $45 pillow. I don't know.
Hey, life is good when you can buy a $45 pillow on the fly.
I didn't want to buy it. I can't afford that, man. But I got tricked by I got baited by the community, dude. They're like, yes, you need to buy it. It'll be so worth it.
Hey, hey, you know what? They were just thinking about your best interest, man. It's a 12-hour trip. They want you to be comfortable.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
No doubt. So, if I remember correctly, you were there with Shredded Puzzle, and it looks like it was a different kind of format. It was almost like they had like everybody's stream kind of set up between their YouTube channel and your Twitch channel. Tell me a little bit about that.
So they wanted to let us both have an opportunity to have the stream set up, and of course I think Shredded's channel is really, really big, so they had him stream it on YouTube, while since I had a Twitch following, I got to stream it on Twitch. Other streamers around us also did the same thing. The main thing that they were doing was they were trying to stream the tournament in multi-languages. Gotcha. So this is something different than the other tournaments, because all the other tournaments were just streamed in English, right?
Right.
Or I think the Southeast Asia one was in whatever that one language was. But here in this tournament, we had the main stage French, along with all the extra languages like English, Italian, German, what is it? I forgot. There was a couple others. There was a couple other languages, but I think we had 5 or 6 languages, 5 or 6 languages that it was streamed in.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool and pretty different.
Yeah, definitely. That's so cool. I mean, and it was, I mean, it's a completely different atmosphere too, since you guys got the chance to like kind of stream live through your channels. It kind of felt, I mean, I don't know how you feel. You can tell me about it, because for me personally, I was obviously stressed out to no end, but I feel like when you get an opportunity to kind of like have it set up the way you did, stream it on your channel, whatnot, it kind of just gets you back in how things are. I mean, essentially, it's almost the same thing, sitting there just kind of commenting over RT while still speaking with all the fans that have been supporting you for this long.
Yeah, I appreciate the flexibility that we got for that commentating. We try to keep it very professional, really real, but on the off times, it was nice to be able to see the chat and be able to interact with some of the chat on the side, right, during some of the downtime. So yeah, I think that was pretty amazing, as well as the Comp to Us group there gave some big opportunities to people at home watching in terms of the codes, with all the giveaways they did, as well as the raffle they did for the 2 water fairy figurines, which was something that people that were there at the event didn't even actually have an opportunity to get. It was just for the Twitch and the YouTube community. So for them to save those figurines for the community to obtain, I thought that was really nice and really crazy. So
that is super cool. Definitely, yeah. Definitely cool. I think we're sitting at about 4. You can correct me if I'm wrong there, but it hasn't hit 6 just yet. Obviously, if I miss one, it's going to be a nice fail counter on the video.
So I saw we pulled some nice 4s there, right? Like a Vern. I don't know if they need a Vern, as well as a Chloe. So hopefully maybe we hit some kind of bingo there, and they didn't have those Nat 4s. Yeah. That'd be kind of nice.
Something tells me she's on the higher end of what she's looking for, because she only requested Nat 5, no game-changing Nat 4s.
Oh, it's one of these accounts.
Yeah,
these end game accounts, I like to call them, you know? You got pretty much every Nat 4 and don't need that much food either. They're just looking for those premium Nat 5s.
Yep. I do want to give you a little personal shout out as well.
Me?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, and I got to put it out there because it kind of goes to both you and Koopa. You made a comment early on about talking about how you gotten the opportunity to jump on there for the LA regionals and just kind of go on the fly, which is way more important than I think people want to give credit for you, because at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is improve the quality of these tournaments, these events, so that we can have continuously more. Both you and Koopa, I don't know if you guys saw Koopa in the New York regionals, jumped on board for the New York, like a little kind of halftime show along with Maria Ho, interviewing some of the competitors and whatnot. That was all decided in a meeting with myself, Claytano, Ali, and our producer, like you said before, last minute. And so just to have you guys be like, even though there wasn't any real like crazy prep time and whatnot, just the fact that you kind of agreed to it, and it, believe it or not, it just added a ton of value. So again, kind of on your perspective, you were just getting ready to come on over to Europe to do it, so why not jump in there, get a little feel for it, see how it goes, and kind of roll with it.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, so you were talking mostly about being given the opportunity for the LA to commentate, right?
Yeah.
You would have got on board. I thought that was an awesome experience. I do remember that the first time it actually went live, like I could hear everything going on, but the moment it went live, I didn't realize that when I talked, it would kind of reiterate back into my own ears. So if everybody goes and rewatches that first sentence I said, I literally got lost in my own words. So I forgot what I said, but I literally got lost in my own words. After that, though, as the tournament played on and we were commentating about the actual match, I believe it was Archer versus Baron. Yeah, Archer versus Baron that I got to commentate on. It kind of smoothened out. I mean, I had a lot more fun. Like I said again, I wish that my meet and greet was a little bit later, or they had pulled me on like after the meet and greet, so I'd be able to commentate a little bit longer, maybe a couple matches, because I was just getting into the groove of things and just being able to have a lot of fun on stage.
Yeah, buddy.
So, yeah. Hopefully in the future we get another opportunity. I'd love to definitely join up there with whoever is going to be commentating.
Yeah. No. I feel like it's only going to go up from here. So far, so good between all of the regional tournament. I mean, everywhere across the world that it has been. It looks like it's been a really, really good turnout. I feel like I don't know about you, but I hope that down the road, even though we're doing like the high-end RTA tournaments here, I hope that they take some of these different types of like RTA like game modes and stuff like that, maybe mix it up and whatnot, so we can kind of give it a different perspective and not just showcase the top players with like premium nat 5s. I don't know what you feel on that, or do you have kind of any ideas on what Comtois can do as far as mixing it up, giving it more variety?
I feel like the different modes that they're coming out with so far, with the 4-star only mode, as well as the 4-star under only mode, as well as the 20-star mode, and actually kind of test running it here with the special league going on with the 20-star RTA, is something interesting that I would love to see them implement in future tournaments, whether it be like exhibition matches or whether it be the actual tournament. Being able to do a different mode will really open up and let other players see different strategies out there of what high-level, top-level players would do in those situations, in those modes. And I'm very curious to see that, because 20-star opens up the possibility of like rune builds and monster builds and monster usages. It opens it up by a lot when you do 20-star, because now you got 2, 3, 4-star monsters that are a lot more viable all of a sudden, because nat 5s don't reign supreme, because you only can take a certain amount, right? Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say too. And like, I don't know what your take. I'm sure you kind of agree with me, but I've really enjoyed this 2 week of like the 20-star RTA. I've lost so many times, but it's all good. It's all fun, because again, these people are coming up with different strategies based on some of the 2 to 3-star monsters that they have, so that they can incorporate a couple more 3 stars within their team. Super fun to see it, and it always allows me to kind of mix and match. I actually just got done this weekend. I think we did like a 20-star RTA versus iFrank, who was one of the competitors in the New York regionals, and he busted out Tractor, Bulldozer.
Tractor's very strong. Yeah, Tractor's very strong. This mode.
He used Basalt, the Mav, and one more unit. I cannot remember it, but it wasn't a defense buffer, but it was another type of stunning unit. It was amazing. Like, it was a crazy fight. And just the monsters that you would never think would work, but between all of them, he had literally 4 different monsters that had some kind of way of stunning. And then, of course, you know, Mav by means of, actually, no, yeah, four. Mav could stun the first skill. And then he had, you know, the cooldown reset between Mav. Obviously, it's super good. It was fun to play him again. So, the reason why I stopped just now is because I believe we are sitting on your numbers. So we have, in fact, 5 more scrolls. No, 7. No, 8. I can't count. Oh my God, fail. I have 8 more times to try to get that lightning.
What are we at right now? Are we at 6? Or
it should be 6. Now again, if people are watching right now and just let's, even if I'm off a little bit, let's just say this is 6 because I'm pretty sure it's 6. But you know how I get sometimes when I'm talking and I forget exactly what I'm doing. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I forget as well. I mean, we got caught up in our conversation, but yeah, I think we're somewhere around 5 or 6 around there.
I think we're definitely at 6. All right. 808. Come on, baby. Let's get it.
LD, come on.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, baby, there it is.
There it is. Come on. What do we got? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not bad. Liu Mei, we'll take it.
Liu Mei, I have her. Super fun for R5.
She's got really, really high base stats. So she's very easy to root compared to like Zhao Lin in raids or Fei in raids. So it's going to be easy for this person to rune Liu Mei, and it's going to be a new toy for them. Yeah, nice.
Definitely, yep. And of course, you have the Window Code girls that you can fuse out if you want to get those skill ups going.
There you go.
Let me ask you this, kind of a side question for anybody that's watching that wants a little taste of education from your end. The Kung Fu girls, that 3rd skill, being able to counterattack, you know, with a 25% chance, and they can have that chain-like effect. What's your thought on that? Should they, if they had the opportunity to max everything but that last skill to increase or decrease the cooldown time, if they're just using it for R5, do you think they should max it out so they can have more opportunities to do their 3rd skill, the high damage, or do you think they should leave that one out so that they can have more opportunities to counterattack on the boss?
I guess it could be flexible depending on the unit, but I would say for the long run, to do more damage and to do more consistent damage, it's going to be probably to max it.
There you go.
To be able to do that 3rd skill again. Especially for Liu Mei, I believe the 3rd skill is like attack bar reduction. Yeah. So it's kind of a beneficial effect that you're getting out of it for yourself. Really helps out your team. So being able to do it more often will keep your team more alive and more secure. But for Zhao Lin, just being able to do more damage, you'll be doing more consistent damage. So it depends on the unit, but in the long run, I think maxing the skill will be very useful.
Right on. All right, here we go. We got 2 more chances to get this. Occult Girl, Amelia, or Seara.
See it? Or I mean, I think at this point, if they didn't have Liu Mei, I mean, Kung Fu Girl skill-ups wouldn't be bad either.
Yep.
Stella, okay.
Stella's good. Okay, prediction, sir?
Mulong. Nah. Mulong. I know I want a Mulong so bad, so I would love to see somebody else get one. That'd be crazy.
Alright. Oh my god. 2000 and late right here. Still a good unit. Still fun.
Very good. I mean, especially for cleaving in Guild Wars. And with Guild Wars Siege around the corner, who knows, right? So being able to cleave 2 teams, yeah, one with Lure, one with Galleon, it's sometimes pretty fun and viable.
And that might be, you know, going back to that 20-star RTA stuff, that might be something that you can mix it up here, like you were saying, so that if somebody takes a premium unit that you want to use and you want some kind of attack bar reduction, there you go. You're set. Well, all right. I think that's pretty much it. I want to give a big shout out once again to MichiLove for allowing us to do the summonings for you. If you guys ever want us to do summons myself or ISLANDGROWN, please feel free to reach out to us. My particular email that I have people contact me is ChildishPlays402@gmail.com. How about ISLANDGROWN, sir?
Very simple, ISLANDGROWN11@gmail.com.
Boom. Awesome, man. Thank you so much, ISLANDGROWN, for coming aboard. He's literally, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning over there right now. He's like, I'm going to get up, get my coffee in, and do some summons with you, man. Thank you so much for coming aboard.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, bro. I really enjoyed it. And being able to catch up with you, because it's been a little while. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little while. Yeah. Life's got us, but it's been a little while. So it's good to catch up with you, man. Most definitely. All right, guys. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish and ISLANDGROWN with Childish Plays checking out. Take care, and we will see you all next time. We're out. Hello, everybody. Check this out.